Hey guys, the Ols here, doing another heroic run on my 5 monk team. Getting down to the last few that I need to do, which is why I'm doing some that I've done in normal. So obviously this is Temple of the Jade Serpent, which, pardon me, I have done in normal mode, but we'll do in heroic as well. So when I recorded this in normal mode, I had some problems with this first boss. Just in positioning of my slaves and things like that, so hopefully this will be a bit better example of how I do this boss. So, like with most stuff, none of this is too much of a challenge. Still like to get out of the goo when these guys die. So just pull back a little bit, and whoops. Take care of all these little ones. Just got one more pack of them up here, yep. Alright, so on to the boss.
You will drown. Living water, bring them death.
Myself plenty of room to back off. Whoops, come back. Third one will be one more after this. One of them standing a bit close. Alright, so take these little ones out and get onto the boss. So much the same way as I meant to on normal mode, we just want to keep hitting the boss and keep circling, trying to make sure not to let anyone get stuck if it can be helped. So someone did get stuck. So just about done, this time a lot safer. Run, 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 run. And that should do it. So really the difference between what I do to kill this boss now and what I did when I recorded the normal mode video is I use my interact with target button a lot less. It saves some potential runaways. So I make more of a habit of just using follow and then trying to pull the tank I guess a little bit in front of the group so that they turn towards the boss and I can attack that way without having to use the interact with target button. When they run off, it's sometimes difficult to get them grouped back up. They get spread out a bit. One or two of them will get caught in that water burst, and then I tend to panic and everything falls apart. So whip through into the library, see which boss we get this time. Just gather these ones up and AoE them down while the small lads were still alive. So I usually play pretty safe with doing big pulls and things like that when I'm recording. I don't want to record running back from the graveyard, but yeah, these mobs are all pretty easy, so I shouldn't have too much problem just getting a couple of groups at a time. Can probably really pull this whole area once you're well enough geared. So. Onto the boss, let's see which one we get this time.
You must destroy the source of the corruption. Quickly,
Just
before our cherished history
use my Star Wars lightning.
forever.
Ah, excellent.
It is not yet over. From what I see, we face the trial of the young gold. Let me shed some light. As the tale goes, the young boy was traveling across the Kunai plains when suddenly he was ambushed by two strange creatures. For the ancients!
What do we got? Strife and Peril. This is a pretty easy boss. You focus one until this stack gets up to like 7 or 8, and then just swap over to the other one. And that one will lose stacks, and this one will gain stacks. It's really as easy as that, switching backwards and forth between the two. You know, I only just realised that I've left one of my guys behind. And I left him behind a fair while ago. There you go. So I'll need to collect him after this boss is down. So I guess that's what I get for not paying good attention, but also shows how, I guess, little trouble I have with that, given that I just did it with 4 characters.
Now, off with you. I require meditation before I begin the restoration ritual.
Alright, so keep moving. Onto the third boss. So I think this has taken me about 10 minutes so far. I'm just judging by the time left on my buffs. And obviously could have been quicker, so this is a really pretty quick and easy instance. Alright, so that's the second pack down. Alright, on to the boss again. Much like in normal mode, not a lot to worry about. If you're fighting in this inner circle on the first phase, you just have to watch being knocked back, and then obviously get back inside again.
Jade Serpent, grant me strength.
So I think it's this strike that can knock you back. I just want to run back in to avoid the green flames.
The Jade Serpent must be reborn.
Try and keep everyone grouped up. That way I can keep a much closer eye on where everyone's standing. Wow, lost 2.
Haze has been lifted from my eyes.
3 even. That was
Put out.
kind of me being a little bit lazy with my grouping, just trying to use follow, not moving my slaves. Oh, jeez. Now I've gone ahead and pulled these 3 mobs before I even got a chance to res, which is obviously not a good thing. Keep avoiding the stuff on the ground. Obviously this is really slow because I only have my fist weavers up. It was both my windwalkers that died, so not doing as good a damage as I would like, and obviously only having 3 turns to try and take care of these guys. So that was really just a silly mistake on my part. I wasn't watching where I was positioned. I was talking, only thinking about rezzing. Completely forgot that mobs were spawning there and where I was standing. So again, that's slowed this run down. I think I'm getting close to 20 minutes now. You certainly don't need that long for this instance normally. No, you could probably do it safely in 15, and even quicker with better gear. So, as in normal mode, the main thing in this fight is to dispel the buff, group up, take down the ads when they spawn, and then just get back onto the boss. Most important thing in this fight is definitely dispelling that debuff every time it comes up. Summon my tigers to finish it off a bit quicker. I still really need to get used to using my DPS cooldowns every time they're up. I tend to forget. And there we go. So that's Temple of the Jade Serpent on Heroic with my 5 monk team. Didn't really have any trouble with the first boss this time, but had a little bit of trouble with the third boss. So hopefully if you kind of combine what I did in both videos, you get an idea of how a decent run would go otherwise. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this dungeon run, and I'll see you next time.